happy new year. Guys, it's 2020. Whoever thought we'll get here? I even never thought that I'll even get to 2019. I am so grateful. I am so happy. I'm so excited. I don't know what this year holds for us, but honestly speaking, I am super excited. I don't know about you, and I thank God for, finding us worth to see yet another year. We deserve uko kidogo, but God has given us yet another year, and I am so grateful. And I just hope that this year is going to be our year. I don't care, by the way, it has to be our year. So I don't know what you think about resolutions, but personally, I am a person of the list. I write down everything. I write down the things that I'm supposed to do, even if it's a to-do list for a day. I write down basically everything, and I believe in resolutions, and I think you guys should. I hear about people saying, oh, don't make your resolutions, don't write the list, don't think about it and all. How do you plan your year without thinking how you're going to, like, what are the things that you're going to do that year? I personally, and I strongly believe that resolutions are important. Find another name if unaogopa kusema ni resolutions. Find another name, by the way. You're fine by that. So in 2019, the greatest thing that I was able to achieve was a Thanksgiving. I was partially raised by my auntie, God bless her soul, and my friends came through for me and helped me to go back to her and my uncle and to give a big thanks, and for that I am going to be forever grateful for that. Thank you, my dear friends, yourselves, and that was my major achievement. You guys don't even know what that means for me. Going back and giving back is something that I don't know. I am forever going to be grateful. It just softens my heart when I think about it, and that was like my major achievement. There were other things that I did throughout the year, but apart from that, that was my major goal, and I thank God that I was able to achieve it. So with me here, I have some questions for you, and I hope that we are going to be able to plan the year together. And yeah, so as I said earlier, having a list is very important. Well, it works for me, and I think it will work for you. Like going back and writing that this is what you want to do, and this is how you want to do it, and this is when you want to do it. I think it's very important. And yeah, so my major, okay, it's not really major, but I moved back home last year, 2019, and then my goal this year is to move out again. So that's my number one goal, and we'll be together. You'll see me moving out and all that. And then another thing is I'll make my channel organized. This year I'll make sure that I have a touch of everything that I do. For example, I'll be talking, one episode will be about cooking, so I'll be having a cooking episode. Then number 2, I'll have a traveling episode. Then number 3, I'll have a let's learn episode where I tell you things that I think you should learn, and we can all learn together the things that I've learned. And then number 4, I'll have a host episode. That means I'll have someone come with me to my channel, and then you can talk about things and love and everything good that I think you guys will enjoy. So it doesn't have to be in that order, and of course I can throw in some bonus videos when I start, because I can't really promise that I'll stick to only 4 videos come this whole year. But yeah, and then apart from that, I have several questions for you that I would like you to ask yourself, and then I hope that they will help you plan this year. So number 1, what do you want to achieve? What do you want to achieve? Have you thought about it? By the way, mtu asikudanganye ati don't plan your life and don't write down the things that you want to do. Mtu asikudanganye, write it down. Decide what you want. You see, write down, be sure of what you want to achieve so that you can work towards that specific goal. You get what I'm saying? And then what are you doing towards your goal? Personally, I want to start. Okay, I've already started a clothing line. I sell thrift clothes, and I am working towards having a physical store. But before that, I'll still be selling online. I'll send you a link after I have done all the photography and all that. And something else, what I am doing to achieve like my long-term goals is saving. I use the 52 week saving plan, by the way. I don't know, it works wonders. You guys, let me tell you, that feeling of kufungua kaful. Do you know the kaful, the thing that you've been like putting coins, and then now you finally open it? That feeling was amazing. So that I'll still do the same thing this year, the 52 week saving plan. If you don't know about it, I can put a link below and you can go through it. Number 2, what kind of person do you want to be to other people? Like what do you want, what comes in mind when people think of you? You know, is it someone who's joyful? Is it someone who's a go-to person? Is it someone who's a confident? Is it someone who's helpful? You know, I really want to know what I really want you to know what kind of person you want to be to other people. Remember, whatever you give comes back to you. Most of the time, sometimes it doesn't. Actually, sometimes, most of the times it doesn't. I've said that in my previous videos. But you should know that you should give out. You should already know how you want people to think of you. Okay. Then another question is, okay, before I go on, don't get me wrong. A no is a no, by the way, and a yes is a yes. It gives you some kind of confidence when you say no and you stick to your no, and people around you know that, by the way, you said no to this specific thing and you're not going to do it because you know it's not maybe good for you and you don't like doing it. So it's okay. It's okay to say no. Sawa. Don't think about it. Don't think much about it. If it's a no, it's a no. Don't let anyone take advantage of you. Sawa. Another thing is, okay, wait for it. What kind of people do you want to invite into your life? So there's something that my friend sent me last year, and I think it has been very, I've thought about it. Oh my god, I've thought about it, so I'll just share it. The question again was, what kind of people do you want to invite into your life? So she sent me this. Who are your 5 friends? Is it a poverty support group or a wealth creation group? Choose wisely. And then she sent me something else. Assets versus flossets. The shoes, clothes, lunches are tabs on your bucket as compared to T-bills, Chama, business. Which are inlets into your bucket? Choose wisely. Okay, so to better decisions, by the way, at least have 5 good friends that you're building or you're making wealth together, not borrowing money from each other and not returning. People don't gonna shida na your story. Okay, so make sure you choose wisely, and at least make sure you're moving the people around you. Atakama ni no friends and just family, make sure that the people around you, you're moving together. Choose wisely the people that you invite into your life. It really affects you. And then the other question is, what kind of energy do you want to invite into your life? Is it positive energy? Is it negative energy? Is it like making money energy? Is it going to church energy? Just make sure you know what you want for your new year and you follow your heart. And then, what do I want to get rid of in 2020? Personally, the last years I quit alcohol, and as you well know, I am really proud of it. And this year I am planning to quit some small things like procrastination, and then some small things like not looking at my phone the first thing as when I wake up in the morning. Gosh, do you guys have the same problem? Even before I pray, I can't even look at myself saying that. Ata before niombe, the first thing I do is check who's texted me overnight, which is so sad. So that's something I really want to get rid of. And then something that I need to get rid of is the need to please. People are going to be in denial. I've also been in denial for too long, but I now know more than ever that has been a problem, and I have to work on it. The need to please people, sometimes it doesn't even come like at easily, and you know that yes, you want to please someone, but checking that if you're perfect, it's okay not to be perfect. It's fine not to be perfect. Sometimes I really want to be perfect, and I think that drive is mostly not for me, you see, and I have realized, and I am ready to work on that problem. So yeah. And then I'd written something else about number 5. I have to be authentic and as real with myself as possible. Comparing myself is not healthy, so that is something I need to work on this year. And then does how you dress represent who you are? Does how you dress represent who you are? please ask yourself that question. Let me tell you a short story. Before I grew up here, I used to think dressing like short things is the only way like to look good and to look sexy and all that. But I've come to realize that you really don't need to show too much skin, even though is this too much? You don't need to show too much skin to look good. You have to remember that before you talk to people, what they see is what they'll remember. So please make the first appearance, and please just let however you dress represent who you are. Another thing is you need to know your body. You need to know what suits you, what colors suit you. You know, because dressing appropriately. Hi, dressing appropriately means a lot. And then another thing is what's your size and what colors. Generally, everything that you dress has to complement who you are. Another thing is make sure you have smart goals. This is the last point. Make sure you have smart goals. By this I mean smart is specific. Be specific in what you want. You want to build a house. Do you know exactly what house you want to build? Do you know where you want to build it? Do you know when you want to build it? Be specific in whatever goal you have. And then measurable. Is it measurable? Is it something personally measurable works for me? I am those kind of people who like to know leo nimemaliza first floor, so tomorrow I need to start working on second floor. That gives me psych. I need to measure however the growth and like the speed I am moving in, and that gives me my motivation. Again, know what works for you. And then another thing is attainable. Is it something attainable, or are you just building castles in your head? Hey, our teachers, gosh, used to like that line. Are you building castles in your mind? Lakini si tulikuwa tunaona hiyo matusi ikiwa kubwa. Building. Hi, my primary friends and my high schoolers at some point. Are you still building castles in your head? And then something else is it relevant? Is it relevant? Is it relevant? Are your dreams, are your goals relevant? And what are you doing towards them? Towards achieving them. Okay, please make sure that you're working with relevant goals. And then lastly, time frame goals. Again, I like time frame goals. I like knowing that in this specific time, I have this year to have this amount of money and to do this and to create this awareness and all that. So I work towards that time frame. Okay, so smart for me is specific, S is specific, then measurable is M, and then attainable A, and then relevant R, and then time frame goals, that's T. So every time you set a certain goal, just go back to this list and confirm that it's a tick on every like letter. Okay. Guys, 2020 is real. I don't know if it's going to be any easier than 2019, but I think and I know that we need to go in there with our 2 feet. We need to make this happen. We need to go back to this list in 2021 and remember what we've done and be proud of ourselves, because this is what we're made of. We're made of success, we're made of love, we're made of everything good. Okay, so lastly, before I finish up, I want to say thank you again to my family, especially before I start these videos. I'm usually tense and all that, but my sister and everyone else involved is always giving me the psych and encouraging me and telling me that even if I am not perfect, I will get there one day, and that's what we are looking and we are working towards. And again, my brothers, everyone that has helped me, and my friends for watching, and you guys, for my new fans, thank you for this love. And shout out to my videographer for taking his time to give me the best. Thank you. And let's see how this year takes us. We'll be together and let's keep showing love. Kanyor oleng, and olesere. Bye guys.